Caitlin Clark's meteoric rise in the WNBA has been nothing short of phenomenal. Despite facing numerous critics and detractors, Clark has consistently risen to the occasion, proving her doubters wrong and leaving an indelible mark on the league. Her recent performances have not only altered the landscape of women's basketball, but have also left fans, pundits, and even her harshest critics in awe. This script explores Clark's journey, her impact on the WNBA, and the cultural shift she has initiated. Caitlin Clark's journey to stardom began long before she stepped onto a WNBA court. From her early days in high school, Clark showcased an extraordinary talent for basketball, captivating audiences with her incredible range, precision playmaking, and unwavering confidence. Her collegiate career at the University of Iowa was nothing short of spectacular. Clark led her team to multiple victories, demonstrating an innate ability to perform under pressure and elevate her team's performance. Her impressive stats and leadership on the court made it clear that she was destined for greatness. Transitioning to the WNBA is a daunting task for any player, but Caitlin Clark made it look effortless. Many rookies struggled to adapt to the higher level of competition, but Clark's impact was immediate. She demonstrated that she was more than just a promising player. She was a game changer. From her very first game, Clark showed that she could not only compete with, but also dominate some of the best athletes in the world. Her ability to score, assist, and lead her team made her an invaluable asset to the Indiana Fever. Despite her undeniable talent, Clark has faced her fair share of criticism. Her confident demeanor on the court and her aggressive playing style have drawn the ire of some critics. They questioned her ability to maintain her success over time and accused her of being overly flashy. However, Clark has always allowed her game to speak for itself. Every negative comment or doubt only seemed to fuel her determination to prove her critics wrong. Her ability to rise above the fray and let her performance do the talking has been nothing short of astounding. Clark's recent accomplishments have elevated her status in the WNBA to new heights. In a game that can only be described as a cultural event, Clark delivered a performance that left the league in awe. She set multiple records in a single game, showcasing her poise, confidence, and precision. It wasn't just the number of points she scored or her dominance on both ends of the court that drew attention, it was how she did it. Clark redefined what it meant to be a WNBA superstar, demonstrating a level of basketball intelligence that many had never seen before. While fans and many sports analysts celebrated Clark's historic night, her critics were quick to react. Rather than acknowledging her greatness, they doubled down on their critiques, accusing her of being overly flashy and condescending to her opponents. Some even argued that her dominance was detrimental to the league, making it less competitive. These comments were unfounded and failed to recognize the broader impact of Clark's achievements. Her success was about more than individual triumph. It was about pushing the limits of what is possible in sports. Caitlin Clark's impact on the WNBA extends far beyond her individual performances. She is helping to transform the league, bringing it the visibility and respect it deserves. For years, the WNBA has struggled to gain the same level of recognition as its male counterpart, the NBA. However, players like Clark are changing that narrative. Her headline-making performances are attracting new fans and generating national attention. Clark is proving that women's basketball can be just as thrilling, competitive, and entertaining as men's basketball, if not more so. Beyond her on-court achievements, Clark has established herself as a role model for young athletes, particularly young women who aspire to play professional basketball. Her success demonstrates that it is possible to excel in the WNBA while doing so with style and confidence. Clark is inspiring the next generation of players to pursue their dreams and push the boundaries of what is possible in the sport. Her influence extends beyond the court, making her a cultural icon and a symbol of the future of women's basketball. Clark's influence is not limited to her performances on the court. Off the court, she has become a significant cultural figure with a massive social media following. Millions of fans tune in to see her latest posts, interviews, and highlights. She has become more than just a basketball player. She is a brand. Major companies are eager to collaborate with her, recognizing that Clark represents the future of women's sports. Her appeal transcends basketball, making her a sought-after figure in the world of sports marketing. Perhaps Clark's most significant impact has been her ability to change the narrative about women's basketball. For too long, the WNBA has been ridiculed or overlooked, often viewed as a subpar imitation of the NBA. However, Clark's performances, along with the rise of other talented players, are helping to shift that perception. People are beginning to see that the WNBA is filled with incredible athletes who are capable of playing at an extremely high level. Clark is leading this effort, demonstrating that women's basketball is exciting, competitive, and deserving of respect. The discussion surrounding the MVP award in the WNBA has reached a fever pitch, and Clark has found herself at the center of the controversy. Despite her outstanding performances, Clark was excluded from the MVP race, a decision that sparked outrage among fans and players alike. One of her most vocal supporters was A'ja Wilson, a two-time MVP and one of the league's brightest talents. Wilson took to social media to express her disbelief and anger at Clark's exclusion, calling it absurd and a complete joke. Wilson's public outburst highlighted the growing frustration among players and fans who felt that Clark's contributions to the league were being overlooked. They argued that her ability to lead the Indiana Fever to the playoffs and her record-breaking stats should have made her a strong contender for the MVP award. The controversy sparked a heated debate about the criteria for the MVP award and whether the league was giving proper recognition to its rising stars. Clark's exclusion from the MVP race did not diminish her impact on the league. If anything, it highlighted the importance of recognizing and celebrating the contributions of new talent. Clark's performances have brought a renewed sense of excitement and engagement to the WNBA. The league is seeing a surge in viewership and fan engagement, thanks in large part to players like Clark, who are making the game more thrilling and accessible to a larger audience. As Clark continues to break records and defy expectations, her influence on the WNBA is only beginning. Her rise from a collegiate standout to a WNBA superstar has been remarkable, and she shows no signs of slowing down. At just 23 years old, Clark has already accomplished more than many players do in their entire careers, and there is no telling how much more she will achieve in the coming years. Caitlin Clark's journey is a testament to the power of talent, determination, and resilience. Despite facing criticism and doubt, she has consistently risen to the occasion, proving her detractors wrong and transforming the WNBA in the process. Her record-breaking performances and her ability to inspire the next generation of athletes make her one of the most significant figures in women's basketball today. Clark's impact goes beyond individual achievements. She is helping to change the narrative about women's basketball, bringing the WNBA the visibility and respect it deserves. Her influence extends beyond the court, making her a cultural icon and a symbol of the future of women's sports. As she continues to break records and defy expectations, one thing is certain: Caitlin Clark's impact on the WNBA is only beginning.